Hi, good morning. We are going to cut a couple of bars today. Thought I'd do this before we go off to the day job. So we're going to cut the ginger grapefruit zinger. Got that citrusy smell going on. It's got a little lemon zest and paprika on the top for some color. It's a really nice bar. Both of these bars I'm going to cut today have shea butter in them. So they're really nice bars. Both of them behaved well. This one has pureed carrot and paprika in it, so it's very pretty. I like the way that looks. I just did a simple swirl in it. Ran the hanger down through it a couple of times. Called her good. I like the way those turn out. It's surprising that the carrot doesn't turn more orange, but there's 2 ounces of carrot puree, and that's in the light part. And then a half a teaspoon of paprika in the colored, the orangey part. There's also kaolin clay in here. Very nice. This is one of my seasonal soaps. This is one of our spring soaps. I've already got a couple batches of it curing. When I run out of the oils, that's when I stop making the spring soaps. So yes, generally sell out of all of those, or the seasonal soaps in general. Cutting really nice. The last time I made this one, it wanted to crack, so I wrapped it back. I wrapped them up in towels really well when they were curing this time, and it seemed to do the trick. Usually I just put another box over the top of it, but this time I wrapped it. No problems this time. It's a very pretty bar. There's my soap end. Nice. Alrighty. Open that up. This one I love. And it may be just the way it smells, but it's the clover and clay. So it's got green, French green clay in it, and shea butter. And so it's a nice bar also. But it smells wonderful. The spearmint, the orange, a touch of orange in there, just enough to, yeah. Nice pretty green bar for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. On the top, it's got some bachelor buttons or cornflowers from my garden. And I had some jasmine buds I just sprinkled on there too. Gives it a little bit of pop of a color on top. It's always amazing how the green turns out, because when you mix it into the oils, it looked like a olive green, kind of like that 1970s green. But then it turns into this lovely pale, soothing green. Greens are kind of weird to work with in your natural ingredients. The mica is usually coming out pretty nice, but I try not to use a lot of micas. This one also, I mixed my oils in kaolin clay, hopefully to have it hold the scent a little better. But so it's got a little clay in it also beyond the French green clay. Looks like we're already getting a little soda ash on top. I don't think I sprayed the top of this one. Soda ash is purely cosmetic. It doesn't interfere with any of the soap action. It's just a white residue that develops on the top of your soap as it cures. It washes off. A lot of soapers actually steam it off or wipe it off. Doesn't bother me that much, unless I have an intricate design on the top and I'm wanting to to salvage it without any white, but it usually is just fine. Purely cosmetic. And there we go. Clover and clay. Oh yeah. Smells so fresh. Smells fresh. So those are the two I have to cut today. Those will sit for probably about 3 weeks. I've been running about 3 weeks this winter on curing times. I use kind of a water discount anyway, so that probably helps. But it's pretty dry in here to start with, and I have a fan I run all the time, which helps with that. And then I weigh them weekly, and when they stop losing weight, I know they're ready to go, and they'll get that nice hard feeling in it. These bars should end up a nice hard bar, so they'll be good in the shower. Remember, just for the longevity of your soap, keep it dry between uses, whether that means you hang it up in a soap bag in your shower on a hook, let it dry, or a soap rack, those wooden soap racks. I have several soap bags. You can put your soap right in them, and then they'll hang up too, and then it's kind of exfoliating too on that side. The suds is really nice. You can also, if you have a shampoo bar, put it in a shampoo bar bag, which is a little thinner, and also it hangs up in your shower so it can dry. And those are really nice. The little trays, little wooden trays we have, allow the soap to sit there and dry. These don't sit on my shelf in the shower very well, but if I had a corner organizer, it probably would. But I set these on my sink and always have my soap sitting on them. There are a lot of soap dishes that have holes drilled in them. I have a marble one in the bathroom that has holes in it that allows the water to drip off the soap and let it dry between uses. And if you do that, your soap will last quite a long time. So just depends on if it's a hand soap for you at the sink, or if you put it in the shower, it's going to get heavier use. But just keep them dry as you can in between. It really extends the life. And a lot of people even will take a bar and they'll cut it in half and use half the bar in the shower and at a time. Then when they bring the other half in, the scent is still good. So it's just, people do a lot of different things. Also, a lot of folks, what do I do with the stuff on the top of the soap? Well, it's just sitting on the top in just that first layer, and you can literally pick it right off or wipe it right off if you don't like it in your shower drain. So they'll come right off first use, but it just adds to a little bit of the, the overall aesthetic look of the bar. Same with this one. This one just has some dried lemon zest on the top of it. And you can smell it slightly. You smell the orange and the ginger in this one really nicely. But again, it wipes right off. Not a big deal. So those are the two soaps that we cut this morning. I'm going to be working on my other two spring bars and getting those wrapped up. And then I'll be working on thinking about the summer bars already and what we want to do. Thinking about a watermelon bar and a couple of other really fun sunrise bars, maybe some layered ones that look like a sunrise. So anyway, enjoy. These will be out at Wildcat Creek when they're ready. I'll also be at the Rural Women Connect event, which is I think March 8th, 9th, somewhere in there. Get on Facebook and take a look at that. I'll have a booth out there with all the goodies, so and can talk about soap as much as you want. So anyway, have a great day.